What's up, guys? It's your girl Drea, and this is the Owlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe down below and the bell so you can notify every time that I post. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up. You guys, we're doing a free reading giveaway. It ends on June 15th, and I will announce 2 winners on June 16th. That info is in the description box. If you want to book a personal reading, you can either email me or message my Instagram, which is in the description box as well. And yeah, I want to say thank you to anyone who likes, subscribes, and comments. Let me know in the tea, all that good stuff. And anyone who donated or has booked a reading or plans on booking a reading, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all so much, and I'm excited to do these free reading giveaways. Oh, I'm also doing until oh no, never mind. That'll be done by the time I post this video, so never mind. Let me know if y'all want me to go live. You know, I've been live on like Instagram and TikTok before, but I've never went live on YouTube. So if you want to see me go live on YouTube, let me know. I'm down for it. I don't know what the hell that was. Anyway, we have 3 piles today. The Mystic Monday Tarot is pile number 1. We have the Psychic Tarot, which is pile number 2, and the Star Tarot, which is pile number 3. I don't know what's going on. You all got me hype. I'm ready to go. Oh, I didn't even tell you what we're talking about. We're talking about what makes you stand out. Damn, I just want to get this show on the road, baby. Y'all are superstars, so let's go see why y'all stand out. Alright, but anyway, I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. What's up, pile number 1? He was number 1. Whatever the hell his name is. It's your girl Drea, and this is the Owlsintuition 111. Y'all might be into you guys got big hearts. Already getting why you stand out, but y'all might love SpongeBob. You could even have SpongeBob gear, so that's interesting. 1, 2, 3. If you're new, hit that subscribe down below. I'm doing a free reading giveaway that is linked in the description box. If you want to book a personal, that's also in the description box. And if you want to check out my other social medias, that is also in my description box. We're gonna get your current energy. Thank you for watching. Come catch a vibe. We talking about what makes you stand out. Why you stand out from the crowd, baby? Y'all already knew that you stood out, though. That's why you clicked on this video. But, as always, these are for entertainment purposes, so let's see. What's your current energy? Pile 1. He was number 1. We got truth. Ooh, I just heard, the truth shall be revealed. Alright, so someone either revealed some truth to you, or you're about to get some truth revealed to you. Okay? And I feel like you've known about this. You're like, whatever this truth is that has already happened or is on the way, it's something that your intuition has been telling you about for quite some time. We also have ancestor protection, empowerment, spirit of empowerment, excuse me, dancer of fear, and dancer of beginnings. Right off the bat, baby, this truth took cojones from whoever either said it, whether it's you speaking your truth, okay? And even this truth could be like you setting boundaries, okay? I feel like you're big on boundaries right now, but also you're heavily protected. You've been getting attacked on the spiritual realm, whether you know it or not, and it doesn't have to be conscious, okay? People think that people are doing like spell work and all this shit, okay? That does not mean people can do this by accident. Like when you get cut off and you send a middle finger or you cuss somebody out, you're cursing somebody out, baby. You sending a curse, unintentional evil eye. We don't really think, but our words have power. And yeah, that's what's been happening to you, because I don't know, you're stepping into this new phase of life where you're connecting to your higher self. You're doing things differently. We literally have dancer of beginnings. You're about to get a new beginning, okay? So if you are not in this new beginning already, I assure you that you're about to have some new energies in. I know you've been feeling stuck and stagnant, and some of y'all even could have been in a fear mentality, not even just to this truth, but I also feel that you are accepting the truth of yourself and becoming one with your higher self and starting to dance with life again and releasing fear. But you've been going through, you know, some anxious moments, sadness, depression. There's just been some type of loss. What did you just say? Agony. Oh, some of you guys have been suffering. If you didn't know, now you know, but emotions manifest into reality. You know, when you have disease in your body, it causes disease in your body. Okay, you know, that's how cancer. What's the leading cause of cancer? Stress, I think. Don't hold me. But I'm pretty sure it's stress. Okay, at the end of the day, it is stress. Actually, stress is the leading cause of a lot of illnesses. But you know, I feel like your mental has been going through it, and that was because of these unintentional, and for some of you, intentional, you know, hate, evil eye, magic, whatever, cursing people out, jealousy, resentment, anger. And one thing is, I feel like you guys are always speaking your truth, and some people might take that the wrong way and become resentful and send you some negative ass energy, you know? And I also feel like these people, you might be saying out the kind of your kindness of your heart, and these people might be taking it personally. And you know, sometimes that will be an eye-opener to you as to, you know, who you should really, you know, allow in your life. I'm also getting that you're about to start seeing the truth of certain people. You know, you have love for a lot of people. Someone is actually going to speak the truth to you about how much they love you as well, or the fact that they have feelings for you. So stay tuned for that if you're single, okay? There's something else though. What the hell was it? Sugar honey iced tea. Well, if it's meant to come back to me, it will. I guess it's not. But just know that new beginnings are coming to you, and you're really on the moment for healing. Like, we have the Fool and the Star coming through. Actually, I don't even know why I grabbed the tarot, because we're gonna start off with some oracles first, but we are diving in to why do you stand out, baby? What makes you stand out from the crowd? Let's get it popping. Oh, that's what it was. It's you're gonna start to see certain backhanded compliments, some comments, people trying to like be condescending towards you. Just a lot of like the people who have been masking around you are about to be exposed. You're gonna see the truth of how they really feel. Oh shit, that's not always easy, but it's better that you have, you know, real ones in your group than people who are just there because of, you know, whatever the reason they're there for. Okay, but let's get into it, baby. Why do you stand out? Okay, so we have take a walk, beauty ritual. Wow, we got the attractives in pile 1. He was number 1. Not me calling you the attractives. The attractives, the girls' room. If you know, you know. Oh wow. Okay, interesting. You might have a clique that you hang out with, and you're the one who is either the most popular, the most loved, or the one who just stands out and gets the most attention. For some of you, pretty much all of you. Anyway, yeah, okay, so why do you stand out? 1, you're independent as fudge. You're heavily protected though, so you always, you know, even though you venture out, some of you guys like go into the woods or like go on hikes by yourself and stuff like that. You're one of those. And not that it's a bad thing, of course it's a good thing, because I be doing the same exact shit. But a lot of people let fear run their lives, and you know, I get it, you know, you want to go hiking with people, it's always fun too, but like, you know, if someone can't go with you, you should always just, you know, go on yourself. Unless your intuition is telling you not to go, then you trust your intuition. Your intuition won't steer you wrong. Anyway, I digress. What makes you stand out is that you are not afraid to do things by yourself. You out here treating yourself as well. I feel like you take care of yourself. You have beauty rituals. You keep up with your hair. You get your hair cuts. Go to the barber. Even as a male, you probably get facials too. You might get waxes. Okay, for my femmes and my males, doesn't matter. Nails done. Toes, pedicures, men can do that too. And I feel like your skin's very soft or very healthy. You have a nice complexion too. Something about your complexion, it doesn't matter like what skin tone you are. You just have a good blend of complexion, whether it's like, you know, the yellow tone or the red tones. You just have certain tones that just make your complexion really, really unique in whatever that is. Or just like you have a nice complexion and a nice skin tone. What other thing that makes you stand out is your soul's aura. Your aura makes you stand out. You have a bright ass aura and a big ass energy, okay? And you are very confident, and this doesn't mean that you're always yelling and stuff like that. There's a difference between those people, okay? Those are the pick-me's. You ain't no pick-me. But it's like, I don't know, you stand out because of the fact that you don't try to stand out. You're just authentically yourself. Your authenticity makes you stand out. And I'm getting something about your clothes and your accessories. You guys dress differently, okay? Some of you guys may have really dope ass tattoos. Dope ass tattoos. I'm getting sleeves. Like, some of you guys are covered with tattoos, or you just have really just dope ass tattoos, and that's what makes you stand out. Everybody loves a good tattoo. You know, if I see a sleeve, I'm like, let me see. You know, and that's probably why you stand out, because people are always asking about your tattoos. Some of you are very tall or very short, but I'm getting like some of you guys are really tall. For those of you who are really tall, people always ask you like, how tall are you? You get that all the time, and that's why you stand out, because one, they see that you're tall and immediately they want to engage. Okay, people love tall people. Hey, can you grab that for me? No, I'm just kidding. No, but you guys are really tall, okay? And then some of you are short, and it's adorable. But I'm getting this like cute and innocent vibe, and you're not really cute or innocent. It's not like you're not nice. You're kind, and there's a difference between nice and kind. Look it up if you don't know, okay? But yeah, that you're kind, okay? But that doesn't mean you're a pushover, and that's what makes you stand out. Is like people see you flip, okay? Say somebody sees you and they're projecting, you know, and they think you're not going to say anything because they think you're this little sweet, innocent, you know, person who can't protect themselves. So they try to attack you, and then you're like, "Ruh, ruh, 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 ruh," and you bite them, okay? You ain't all bark, you're bite, baby. Then they get shook, and that's what makes you stand out, is people who watch these interactions with people who try to bully you, you know, or try to project onto you or make you feel less than because they see you sitting on your high horse. And it's not even like you're better than anyone. You don't think you're better than anyone. I know I am better than anyone. It's just, you know that you're in your own lane, and you're not trying, the only person you're really trying to be better than is yourself. You're just like, I am who I am, and I'm going to be better every day if I can, in whatever way I can. And that's what makes you stand out, is you always keep growing, you keep learning, and you keep becoming better. People can't keep up with your growth, okay? People who knew you 2 years ago, they see you now and they're like, who the hell is this? This person is completely different. And it's like you have a whole new philosophy on life, and you have a whole new like look, a whole new attitude. It's like everything about you changes, okay? And you could have strong Scorpio placements. I mean, shout out to the millennials who our Pluto is Scorpio, so hey. But yeah, you're also very connected to animals and nature, okay? And that's what makes you stand out, is you could be very much into, you know, protecting the environment, protecting animals. You could have a lot of animals, you know. You could be that person walking 5 dogs at one time, and people are like, oh my god, what's your dog's name? You know, people come to you. You could even walk your cat, okay? Someone walks their cat here. But yeah, and someone has really nice nails, your nails. If you get sets done, either way you still have nice nails, but like I'm getting like acrylics. For my girlies who do the acrylics, y'all go hard with the acrylics. Like, people they be like, yo, send me your set. You post on something like, yeah, I'm getting a new set, and I was like, yo, send me the set. You know, and a lot of people use you for nail inspiration as well, so that's pretty dope. 1313 could be an angel number for you. Okay, I'm also getting, this is random as hell, but what makes you stand out is that you pop up in people's dreams, legit, okay? Friends, people who you haven't talked to in years, exes, lovers, whatever. You pop in their dreams, and that's what makes you stand out, is you're unforgettable, Okay, you have a positive impact on everyone. And even if you have to set somebody straight or cuss somebody out, you're still giving them a positive impact, because you are calling them out on their bullshit and you're making them realize that they need to change. You also inspire people to change because you're always changing, growing, and your hair is magnificent, okay? Some of y'all have beautiful hair, okay? And some of you guys, you could even wear wigs and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm getting some of you guys wear very colorful wigs, especially with this pink and purple. You probably, like, someone has rainbow. Ooh, fire, okay? But, yeah, you might get your hair done. You might get blowouts weekly and stuff like that. Or you have luscious curls, too. But there's something about your hair. And it doesn't have to be long. But I'm getting a majority of you, it is long. But you have beautiful hair that stands out, or unique hairstyles as well. You could also be very into astrology, or very well versed in astrology, or into the occult, spirituality. Your knowledge on all things spiritual is like a guiding light for people, and that's what makes you stand out. Is people can off rip tell right away that you're spiritual, and you know, you give guidance easily, and that's what makes you stand out. Wow, I was not thinking that this was gonna go that long for me to get it popping. Jesus. Let's get some more, and then we'll get into the tarot. What makes my pile number ones stand out? Oh, some of you could be gardeners. Honey. Wow. Rome. Excuse me. Excuse me again. We got fire festival. Some of you guys could be fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What up, gang, 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 gang? I'm an Aries. Anyway. So, what makes you stand out? Again, you're sweet. You're really sweet. You're really sweet. You're very kind. And people stick to you like honey, okay? 555. Change, like I said. But you don't fear anything. I feel like you're the person who, like, people be like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. And you're like, what? You're fearless. And it's not that you're reckless, okay, but you're fearless. You're not going to let fear stop you. You could still have fear and still put yourself out there and do things, okay? And also, I'm getting that what makes you stand out is you don't do things for attention, which I did already say that, but you're not the type to do anything for clout. And I feel like you have unique things. You're a trendsetter, and a lot of people follow you. You could actually have a lot of followers or a large following, but a lot of people like to follow the trends that I feel like you seemingly create, okay? You hop on trends before they even start. Okay, but it's easy for you to food. Some of you guys are very good at cooking, okay? Or you're a foodie. You always post. You could know where all the good food shops is at, or where all the good food is at, or you just like post pictures online. I'm getting some of you guys post really good pictures of the food, or you could actually just be really good at taking pictures in general, and that's what makes you stand out as well. Some of you guys are very much into photography, cinematography, cinematics. I don't freaking know how to say cinematography. Yeah, we're gonna move on. But yeah, you could be all up into that, and you could create a lot of content, a lot of cool stuff. And I'm getting artistry too. You're very creative or very talented, and that's what makes you stand out. Okay, but it's also you're mindful, and you're a very good listener, and you only give your attention to what feeds your soul. You're not gonna fake it. You don't mask, okay? Maybe you did before, but now you just be like y'all don't laugh at jokes unless it's funny. But yeah, you're very protective of people too. Like if someone messes you with your friends or family or any loved ones, people see the bear come out. It's like you mama bear, papa bear, you out here roar, and people are like shook. And that's what makes you stand out. But you guys are very beautiful. And it says beautifully lethal. So I cannot stress this enough. Like I'm telling y'all are just like, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. But yeah, that is beautiful. You're very connected to your soul, and you have high energy, and that's what makes you stand out too, is when people get around you, they get hype, and they can't help but be like super hype around you. They get excited, you know? What makes you stand out is if you walk in the room You're the person everybody's like, yo, what's up? Because y'all are exclusive. Y'all might be hermit and you only hang yourself around. Hang yourself around. You only hang around certain people who you mess with. You know, you might not pop out to parties or events like that, but when you do, everybody's super excited, you know? But let's get the tarot and then we gonna close y'all out. What makes you stand out, pile? 1. Pile number 1. What makes pile number 1 stand out? I told you. You got a big heart. Big, luscious, beautiful heart. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got the King of Cups. Actually, I can keep you right there. The 9 of Coins, which is the 9 of Pentacles. Well, actually, doesn't even say coins. We got the 8 of Swords. 9 of Wands. You could be seeing 999. 5 of Cups in reverse. Somebody got money. We got the Temperance in reverse. We are emotionally mature here. We got the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We got the 8 of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Cups. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, clarified. I mean, the 9 of Wands, clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. And then we have the, what is it called? 5 of Pentacles, clarified by the 2 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. And the Page of Wands. And the Moon in reverse. Like I said, y'all are bluntly honest. You're super freaking honest. And you're very, very emotionally intelligent, okay? But I feel like, you know, you still might have your spikes. Like, I feel like you can snap in a minute, and it's not like that you have anger issues. Maybe some of you guys have had anger issues and you've been trying to heal that, but you still will immediately, like, your face can go from smiling to upset in like 2.2 seconds. And that's what makes you stand out, is people don't expect that from you, because again, they think you're such a sweetheart, but you kind, not nice, like I said. Anyway, just being mad crooked, but it's fine. It is what it is. What makes you stand out is everything that you do, you always do your best as well. You're always very successful at everything that you do. And I feel like, again, this independence, it's like people don't understand how you, 1, get everything that you have all on your own. 2, how you're okay and not lonely when you don't have people around you. It's like you're cool being on your own island by yourself. You know, people think you would feel trapped or isolated, but you don't. And I feel like you choose love over, like, fear. You choose love over everything. You are loving and you are caring. And, you know, you might have not always got that when you were younger. And that's what makes you stand out, is that you could have turned out to be this terrible person. But you didn't. You didn't let all the bull and all the abuse and all the bad things that you went through make you a shitty person. But that does not mean that you stand up to the shitty people. You call out the shitty people and you make people actually, like, you hold people who are shitty accountable because of the fact that you dealt with that all your life. Now it's like, nah, I'm gonna call y'all out. Fuck this shit. You're negative Nancy over here. Get it together. But yeah. I also feel like you're compassionate, though, to these people who are very negative. And again, is like, you're big on boundaries. What makes you stand out is you have huge boundaries. And you'll only get vulnerable to people that you trust and love. And it's very rare. And it's like, if you're not filling my cup or feeding me with something that would fulfill me, or if you're not, you know, if somebody is more negative or making you negative, or just trying to, like, you know, sway you in a way that is towards negativity, you're not going to invest into that. I also feel like people try to, you know, maybe have tried to manipulate you or make you feel, you know, alone, or make you feel rejected, you know, try to make you feel left out. alienated you for some of you guys, and you didn't care. You built a relationship with somebody who you really mess with, and this is could be actually romantic as well. That's what makes you stand out, is you and your partner. But also I'm getting that some of y'all got a ride or die best friend, you know, gang gang. But we have the Knight of Cups, so another thing that makes you stand out is the fact that you are always getting romantic proposals, or people always trying to hit on you. Even if you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband or wife or whatever, people still try to hit on you all the time, and that's what makes you stand out, is that people wanna, whoa. I heard want to make love to you. So hey, y'all are sexually appealing. And I'm getting also some of the things that you guys might wear. Not all of you, only some of you. Just take what resonates. You could wear some of these see-through johns, okay? Some scandalous outfits, low backs, okay? Good, looking good in bathing suits, some skin tight dresses, or just super tight shirts, or no shirts for my dudes out here showing them arms and pecs, that nice back kind of vibe. Y'all have a nice body. It don't matter what size you are, little, small, big, whatever. It don't matter. Little, small, big. Little and small is okay, the same thing. But anyway, yeah. And you got money and you're generous. Even if you don't have money, you're still generous. You'll give the shirt off your back. You're the type of person, if you love somebody, you'll do whatever you can to show them I love you. And this doesn't have to be just material. You will, you know, always be there for them, do favors for them, ride for them, listen to them, give them advice, whatever it is that they need. That's their love language. I feel like you tailor it to the friends. You know, you don't just try to, you know, buy gifts for people. If their love language isn't gift giving, I mean, that's kind of pointless, you know. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe it's words of affirmations and they need to hear I love you and stuff like that. Or, you know, get appreciated. Or, you know, acts of service. So you help them out and do this and do that. And that's their love language. And I feel like you take notice to people's love languages a lot. You know how to make people feel loved. Okay? We have the King of Cups and the Two of Cups. You know, and the Knight of Cups. You're charming. You're charismatic. And that's what makes you stand out. And we have the Queen of Cups too. I forgot. Yeah, you're the perfect partner. You're everybody's dream partner, and some of y'all are single as hell and you're okay with being single, and that is killing people because they're like, yo, can you let me wife you or hub you up? Can we just get into a relationship, please? What? But yeah, another thing that makes you stand out is you make people stressed. Like, they get all in their head and they start overthinking because you don't be talking all the time. And your silence is deafening to them because they think that you could be like, you know, trying to judge them or something, or like thinking things, and you could just be not thinking at all. Like, don't assume. You're making an ass out of you and me. Anyway, I love you guys. Pile 1, y'all are great, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's going on, pile number 2? It's your girl Drea. This is Theowlsintuition. We're going to clear out pile number 1's energy so we can have nice fresh messages for my pile number 2's. My pile number 2. What up? Okay, guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe down below and the bell so you get notified every time that I post new content. And if it resonates, give me a thumbs up, comment, do audity. If you want to book a personal, that email is in the description box, or you can message me on my Instagram. And the kicker here, I'm doing a free reading giveaway that's going on from now until June 15th. And I'll announce 2 winners on June 16th for a free reading. All you have to do is click that video and the instructions are there. Super simple, super easy. All you have to say is I am in. You might win, okay? So get it while it's hot, baby. You know, you only have to comment once, that's it, and then you let it go and let God. But anyway, if you're meant to get a free reading from me, you will, and it will be the best reading. I can promise you that. Okay? So, let's get your current energy first, pile 2. Let's see your current energy. Current energy. Wow, you got a lot going on. Shit. Okay. Death. Something ended. It's a challenging time that has ended, okay? You've been on this journey for quite some time. It's been this challenging time. And your intuition has been trying to guide you, and I feel like there's been forces against you trying to, you know, sway you down the path to your old self, or you've just been getting tests again that, you know, so you can actually close out these cycles and have these endings because of the fact that, you know, maybe it's vices, maybe it's friends, it's because we have the dancer of friendship, maybe it's people you cut off and you allowed them to come back, and then you received a challenge, or there was some type of disruption, or like, you know, dishonesty because this mystery, okay? It's going to be different for all of you. Regardless, there's some type of challenge that resurfaced into your life that you thought was over. And it could have to do with friends, I feel like. Okay, it could be old friends that, you know, you closed your journey out with. You ended it with, and then they ended up coming back. You know? Because you was like, you know what, this person brings joy into my life. This person is cool, you know? And then something happened. But at the end of the day, this is to guide you. This is to help you. And I feel like this is just something that, you know, this person was meant to be in your life for a good time, not a long time. Okay? You guys don't resonate with each other anymore. And it could be more than one person, you know, because there's two people here. But at the end of the day, for a lot of you, it's just like a specific, it doesn't have to be even a friend. It could be, you know, a partner, family member, but there's somebody who, you know, caused challenges in your life yet again. You might have forgiven them, and, you know, you was like, yeah, you know what, we can try this again, let's go. But at the end of the day, okay, what is that saying? Somebody said, like, taking back an ex or like someone that you left is like, you know, putting on the same pair of dirty drawers or some shit. I don't remember, but it was like, it was something ridiculous, and I was like, wow, that really does make sense. You know, this person already burned this bridge, so what you gonna do? You're gonna jump up you're gonna jump over the ravine, or the what do you call those things, canyon? You're gonna jump over the canyon and fall to your death? Not saying death. But yeah, that's what's going on right now, and I feel like you either have closed this out or you're about to close it out again. It's different for all of you. Some of you guys, you didn't accept this person back, but some of you guys, you did a wraparound because something needed to be exposed, or you needed to learn something. You know, you had to go through this challenge again so that you could be prepared for your next phase. Put an ending to that so that you can have strong boundaries, and now you're manifesting joy and new friends. Okay, you're manifesting a deeper connection to spirit, and you're starting a whole new journey. Okay, you're not gonna see what this journey has in store, but it's a lot of things. We got paths. You're going actually on multiple journeys. Okay, this is multiple new opportunities coming to you. I love that. That's fucking exciting. But anyway, that's your current energy. Let's continue, shall we? Yeah, you're finding your tribe, baby. Your tribe. But let's talk about it. What makes you stand out? What makes how to stand out? Why to stand out from the crowd? All new energies. What is this? Why am I not surprised? I feel like a lot of attractive people watch my videos. Shout out to you guys for being attractive. Whether it's conventionally or unconventionally, y'all are still attractive, okay? Beautiful. It's true. Wow, okay, that's a lot. We're gonna stop right there. Bottom of the deck is peace. What makes you stand out? Pile 2. We got glam. Karma. Offering. Not the Grim Reaper. Billy and Mandy. Who watched Billy and Mandy? Excuse me. Oh my goodness. This is like the second time I burped. Jesus Christ. We got... Bro, y'all are magical. Yo, magical. You're for real magical. We literally have magic, alignment, and then abracadabra, connect. And then cloud meditation, look up. Alright, so let's talk about it. First things first. You're the realist. Okay? You're the karma bringer. You dish it out the way people dish it to you. If people are going to be rude to anyone who you love or to yourself, you will clap back. You will end them, okay? You will make them pay, okay? Some of y'all are not to be played with. Whoo, especially with this karma, it's like you do not give a shit. You do not give a shit. You'll fight somebody. Some of y'all will put your hands on people. You'll be okay, you don't care. That's so funny. But yeah, you are the type of person who you bring karma. And also I want to say that your guides and your whole team brings karma. With anyone who messes with you, they fudged up. And then they know that they fudged up. And they try to make peace with the situation or try to, butter you up. But, maybe that's why these people are coming back into your life, because they betrayed you and now they're coming like, can you please forgive me? Because they're getting whooped by your team, your guides, your ancestors. They're whooping their ass. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let me stop. Anyway, what makes you stand out is your culture as well. Your culture, whatever your heritage is, your ethnicity, or like your spirituality or whatever you believe in. There's some type of, different, unique kind of vibe to you. Yeah, you shine. You shine. You can't help but shine. Y'all are for real creatives. What makes you stand out is though you're like, you really don't care. Like, you're the type of person who, like, this is a random ass freaking example, but you're on your effort mentality is like, I'll light up a J in front of a cop, which is legal in some places, so obviously, but you're like, I'll fucking do whatever the fuck I want. Who's gonna tell me otherwise? You literally live your life how you want to live, with no F's given, okay? You put YOLO to the extreme. You're like, I only live once, so I'm gonna do whatever I want, whenever I want. And I'm gonna love it, because I love myself, And that's another thing that makes you stand out, is the fact that you love yourself. And it doesn't matter what you look like, you love all of you. You embrace you, and people feel that and see that. They see how much care and love that you put into yourself. Some of you guys have unique pets as well, like not just cats and dogs, but some of you guys could have like lizards, snakes, why am I here, sugar gliders. Somebody got an alligator. That's not okay. No, I'm just kidding. If you got an alligator, shout out to you, but I'll leave that there. But anyway, somebody got a unique ass pet though, or you just have a pet and your pet makes you stand out because of the connection that you have to your pet. But also I feel like you bring peace to a lot of people just as much as you bring karma and stress, and you can cuss somebody out and beat their ass. You also bring peace, excitement, joy, fulfillment. You help people to find peace as well. You help people to heal. You are the type of person that you went through hell and back, and when you tell your story, you give reassurance to people. I don't know, maybe some of you guys like, I heard wrote a book, but could have a podcast or YouTube, or you just tell stories, and when you tell stories, it's kind of like, people can relate to you. You're relatable. They're like, wow, I went through the same thing. You might get that a lot. Like, oh my God, I relate to this. I went through the same thing. And they ask you, and then you give them advice on how to get out of it, like how you got out of it. And that's why a lot of people look up to you, and that's what makes you stand out, is that a lot of people respect you, 1111, and a lot of people want to give you gifts and want to connect with you. But also, you're very magical. Okay, you could be a starseed or an empath or a light worker, but you just have high energy. Like, people can feel it. You know how you, like, there are certain people who just have this energy, like this star quality energy, and they don't even have to be famous. They're not even a star, but they give that off, and people treat them like they are. It's kind of interesting. Shout out to you. Like, you go to places and people want to, like, open the door for you, give you gifts, and talk to you, take pictures with you. Very intense. This is very intense. Wow, okay. But people look up to you because, you're still humble regardless of, I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, your voice or your accents, it makes you stand out. The way you talk, you have certain slang, or you have a funny accent, You could have, like, a distinct accent. Like, what is it? What's it called? Is it Louisiana? Or Mississippi? I don't know. The people who say music, I can't even music with like a Q in it, you know? Or you could be from New England with the A instead of the A. Or you could be West Side, you know, down south, from Texas. Doesn't matter where you're from. But this could also be international. Shout out to my international viewers, you know. You could have a French accent. It doesn't matter, okay? We get an Indian accent. You have an accent that makes you stand out, because I feel like you might be around people who don't have the same accent as you, or your accent is different than the people that you're around and it stands out to people, or people always notice your accent because maybe you enunciate, or the way, I don't know. Your voice carries weight, and that's what makes you stand out. It's like you don't have to yell to get attention. You could just talk and people want to listen to you, and that's what makes you stand out. Is people will see, like, cause look, they're like praising her, like, oh my god, and it's like you're just like, guess what I had for breakfast today? Cereal. Like, that's the most random shit. I don't fucking know why. I had Cookie Crisp. What the fuck? But anyway, what makes you stand out too is some of you guys could be my tokers or smokers. You could, because I said cookies, and that's, you know, everybody knows cookies if you're a toker. If you don't, 333, hey, it's okay. But yeah, and especially with this abracadabra, because we got the grinder. Like, this whole thing is about bud. You know, it's a metaphysical cannabis oracle deck, but it's pretty much like, you know, it's just giving me that y'all like to toke or smoke, you know. Some of you guys like to drink wine, or you drink, and it's not like you're an alcoholic or anything like that, but you drink here and there, and you could still be spiritual, you know. You could still smoke. It's your unconventional. You're a paradox. People expect you to be a certain way because maybe you're very spiritual or you're very magical, but you're still, you know, say you came from the hood and you spiritual, but you still from the hood. So you act hood, but you're spiritual, you know? It's like that kind of vibe. You're not going to change who you are. You just change your philosophies. You just changed your perspectives. You just changed the way that you looked at the world, or you look at the world. You're still the same you. And that's why you stand out. Is you didn't fit yourself in this box like, oh, I gotta be vegan and I gotta do this and I gotta do that. And there's nothing against being vegan, don't get me wrong. Actually, being vegan is really good, you know. When I was vegan for a little bit, it was great. My skin cleared up, you know, my hormones balanced. But I feel like, you know, you don't put yourself in this box. You're not restricted. Whew. These readings are getting intense. I don't know what's happening. But I'm here for it. But yeah, you guys, oh, we have Starseed popping up. Yeah, you guys, I'm telling you, siren energy too. Y'all are sirens, and that's what makes you stand out. Your eyes, the way you look at people, you have this sultry, seductive look. You could be, you know, just really, really sassy. I'm mousy. Some of you guys are really good leaders. You could be in positions of power. And that's what makes you stand out as well as like you always end up, you could be that person who always gets promoted, or always gets, like, you know, the person that everybody looks to, the person who will figure it out. We got spiritual practitioner coming out already. Communication, I was saying it, your communication, very valuable. No, we're not taking all of these actually, because that's way too much. But I want to look at them first. We got accountant, and we have stylist. Yeah, you could be stylish. I like it. Urban planner. Okay. You could be a very good neighbor as well, or be very close to your neighbors, and that's what makes you stand out, is like, because not a lot of people are close to their neighbors, but you could be the people who are like, you know, you have conversations with your neighbors, or you like to talk to your neighbors, you know? And it's like, you like to talk to people. You put yourself out there, and I feel like you can fit in any role, and you can adapt. You're very adaptable. You're like a chameleon, and that's what makes you stand out. Is it doesn't matter where they place you, and it doesn't matter who you are, and if you don't really fit into the place that you're placed in, you will stand out. You're not meant to fit in. But that's what, you know, that's literally your life. You're not meant to fit in. You never fit in. And maybe you got bullied and shit like that when you were younger, but now you don't fit in for the complete opposite. You got people who want to be like you, who want to study you, who worship you, who really fuck with you. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay? But yeah, you're very fair, balanced, and just, okay? You are calm, cool, and collected. until you need not be. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Again, you know, you're gonna blow up if you need to. If you need to scream at somebody, you will, but you'd rather not. You'd rather not. I feel like you're the type of person who will like teach people a lesson just by talking to them. You can make people dumb. You could talk circles around people, you know. But I feel like everything that you say, it puts people on the right path. Whether it's you cussing them out or, you know, similar to Part 1. Or you know, you give good advice. Some of you guys could be my tarot readers, psychics, mediums, etc., etc. Or you just have a really strong intuition and you're very good at advice. A lot of people come to you for advice, again, because I was getting people to look up to you, right? So people, if something's hitting the fan, like say you're at a job and then something is broken or something's like, you know, and you might not even be the manager, but it doesn't matter. People look to you. Even the management could go to you. You're that type of person. Like, hey, can you help me? Like, it doesn't matter if somebody else could help them. They want to choose you, you know, because they know that you're going to give them the best advice. You contribute so much to the world. You have given so much to your community, to your family, to your friends. You're this light, this guiding light. You live your life on your terms and you inspire others to do the same. And that's what makes you stand out. Wow. That's beautiful. You're very different and you're very valuable. And you're so strong and you're a good friend. You know, you're a good confidant. People feel like you're trustworthy. People feel like they can, you know, again, we had the empaths, right? Starseeds. Being an empath, you know, people will come up to you and tell you their deepest and darkest secrets. Y'all already know that. And you might be that person that people do that to. Random customers come up to you, random strangers walking by. They're like, yeah, you know, I just put my cat down, you know, and oh. And I didn't tell that, like, I don't know, that's a random ass fucking story, but 1919, you might be seeing 1919. That's very interesting. But yeah, I feel like you're very fair, though. You're very fair, and that's why people really mess with you or really go to get advice from you, is because you're not going to sugarcoat it. If somebody is wrong, no matter if they're your boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, best friend, doesn't matter. You're going to tell them straight up, like, yeah, no, you fucked up. You shouldn't have did that. And that's what makes you stand out. Is you're not gonna you're not biased, you know? And you don't judge people, okay? You know, a lot of people might judge people, and you know, I get it, because stereotypes and stuff like that, they're funny, and because there's truth behind some of them. A lot of them. You know, not all of them, like, you know, not everybody fits the stereotype. It is what it is, and it is what it isn't. The paradox. But yeah, let's get some more with the tarot so we can close y'all out. Because I'm over here bibble babbling. But yeah, again, you're stylish. You could be good writers as well. And you guys are funny. You guys are hilarious. And it's easy for you to make jokes. You could also have a dark humor too. So not everybody gets your jokes. But like when you're not trying to be funny, that's when people laugh. So you're still being funny. But it's like, what? You know? But let's get some more. Why does pile 2 stand out? Wow. Okay. Let's see. We'll need more. Stand your ground. 2 of Cups. Wow. 6 of Cups. I mean the Lovers, excuse me. This is not the 6 of Cups. This is the Lovers. So we have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. That is a similar energy that was in Part 1. So that's interesting. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Have patience with me. We literally have patience right here. So patience, which is the Temperance. We have the root chakra, base chakra. We got the Devil. Temptation. We got emotional loss, emotional damage. Yo, I'm telling you, you guys are freaking vicious with your words. You could scar people with what you said. Somebody will never forget what you said. Then we have the Ace of Cups too, and the Four of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Coins, the Six of Pentacles, which is material and spiritual prosperity. So yeah, you're very kind and giving. We established that, but it's like, you know, I feel like you're just like a king. You have this king or queen energy to you, and a lot of people really want to be in your energy, and that's what makes you stand out. Is you don't be around everybody, okay? Not everybody can be around the king and the queen. I'm just saying, it is what it is, you know? You're not going to associate with everybody. You're going to be nice, you know, not really nice, more kind, but like, you're going to be kind to people, but also it's like you'll have your boundaries up. Stand your ground, you know? If people are toxic, if people, you know, and you could love these people too, but you'll leave them in the cold. And a lot of people, what makes you stand out is a lot of people are still talking about you, who are not in your life, people who you cut off. And that's what makes you stand out, is like you touched people, and then other people who don't know you are hearing about you from people who did know you, and now they like want to know you because they're like, why is everybody so butthurt because Pal 2 is not in their life anymore? Why is everybody crying over Pal 2? Who is Pal 2? What makes them so great? Y'all definitely could be in the spotlight. We got the Death and the Ace of Swords and the New Beginnings. Yeah, you literally will dead situations because you see things clearly. You see the toxicity where it's at. You're not here for that, okay? You could also see when you give to people and they don't give the same type of energy, and it doesn't have to be like, oh, you give money, I give money. It's just like, you know, because you don't give to get, but it's like, you know, you don't want to get drained, and you've been in situations where you've been around people who've drained you or made you feel unloved, especially because this stand your ground. I feel like you've been in situations where like you got bullied with people who are your friends and stuff like that, and there's always truth behind the jokes and stuff like that, and you caught on to that, and you was like, wow, these people are, you know, they trying to bring me down, like I'm over here just having fun maybe. And the thing is with you is like, you're not a roaster. You could roast people, but the thing is you clap back with the truth. Like, the truth hurts. You ain't gonna like make a little jokey. You are gonna say, this is the truth of the situation. Okay? I'm not even gonna say what I heard. Anyway, y'all have a vicious tongue for real, and that's what makes you stand out. But a lot of people really do miss you, especially people who have had romantic relationships and stuff like that. Even people who are in relationships might want to, like, you know, choose you, because with this like harmony and then this movement, choices and decisions, they see you and you, they feel like this love and this peace, this they just admire you, you know, they feel a deep connection with you, and they could be like, damn, who did I make the right choice? Am I gonna have to move on from who I'm with right now? Because I swear to God, I'm gonna go to Pal 2. Pal 2 is where it's at. I know Pal 2 got a lot of suitors, okay? A lot of people want you, Pal 2. That's what makes you stand out, is a lot of people want you. And with this temptation, again, in this harmony and these decisions, you tempt a lot of people who are in relationships. I know that sucks, but it's not your business, you know? But I'm telling you, because that's what makes you stand out too. It's because people talk about it, you know? I'm getting that a lot of people talk about you. You're very talked about, okay? And you're the talk of the town, and that's what makes you stand out, is people who don't even know you have your name in their mouth, which is kind of crazy to me. But it's also like, hey, you doing something right. If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing nothing, you know? No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to have haters. You can still be doing something without haters. But a lot of people who do things differently, like you, and who live their life authentically, they got haters. Let's be real. Somebody always got something to say about somebody who's living their best life. And it's you know, it is what it is. But anyway, I feel like you're growing something as well. Some of you guys could be very successful, or you've just grown a lot from who you were, okay? You could have been this toxic person, and then all of a sudden now you are more patient, kind, and caring to those who deserve it, okay? Again, you're a mirror to people, so if people are rude to you, you're not going to be nice. It's either you walk away and you ignore them because you're like, I don't even have time, or you fuck them up. You're like, I got time today, you know? If you from my TikTok collective, you know, I got time. Bitch, I got fucking time today. But yeah. You also could meditate or just be really into spiritual practices like yoga or Tai Chi, Qigong, any spiritual practices like that, Reiki, Chi healing, and that could also make you stand out. But you're very grounded, very present, and you make people like get in the moment, and that's what makes you stand out. Is you take people away from their problems, you make people think about things, you make them think about the choices that they made, and you make them rethink the life that they're living. You make people go through midlife crises no matter what age they're in. Yeah, wow, you guys are very impactful. If you don't got a YouTube or something like that, or a TikTok or some type of social media platform, you probably should get on that. Because I'm saying you're very influential, and that's what makes you stand out, is your influence. But yeah. Oh, and you have a big smile, or you could have a beautiful smile, or a very unique and just kind and beautiful smile. But I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. Ever. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's going on, pile number 3? It's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. Clearing out pile 2 and pile 1's energies. We're gonna get it popping for you. If you're new here, hit the subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know the tea. I'm here for it. If you guys have any suggestions as well for readings, I'm here for it as well. And if you want to get a free reading, that info is in the description box below. Super easy to enter. This free reading giveaway is going on until June 15th. So check that out. We got 2 winners, so you got 2 chances to win, just so you know. So that's a pretty good, you know, thing. And if you want to book a personal, hit up the description. 111. So we're going to get your current energy. We're talking about what makes you stand out. I'm already getting throat chakra blockages, so you could be, you know, going through a period of silence or a period of not being able to speak your truth because you feel that somebody is going to be triggered by your truth. Okay, but let's see. Could have to do with love. You might have to speak your truth to a lover, or you're scared to tell somebody you have feelings. Okay, take that as it resonates. But pile number 3's current energy. Bottom of the deck, Spirit of Wisdom. Oh, wow. Empowerment, fear. Yeah, there's definitely, because of something that happened to you in your past, you know, you could be comparing this situation, and maybe that's why you don't want to speak your truth. Okay, we have Spirit of Love, Dancer of Reconciliation, Ancestor of Memory. Yeah, like I said, there's like things in your past that are making you not want to, you know, repeat that cycle with somebody else, okay? Okay, but there's definitely, it could be either that situation, but here's another situation I'm getting. A past lover who you had amazing memories with, who, you know, it could be somebody you even had a crush on that didn't expose the fact that they had feelings for you, is mustering up the courage to tell you that they have feelings for you. Whether you still want them or not, that is up to you. You might have seen something that is making you realize that maybe this is not for me. Maybe that rejection was divine protection, and you know, you could be moving on. And others of you, I feel like, you know, you're starting to love yourself and forgive yourself and heal yourself, and you could also be forgiving a lot of the other people who might have hurt you. And this doesn't mean physically. You could have, like, you know, been hurt by people and ended the situations, but you're finally, you know, to the point where it's becoming just a distant memory where you can think of it and not feel the pain anymore. Okay, and you're actually starting to understand why it happened. Like, it's starting to make logical sense. You know, at first you didn't get it, like, why do I always get hurt, or why do I always attract these types of people, etc., etc. And now you're starting to actually see something, a memory from your childhood or something that happened to you in your past, that you're finally starting to heal. It could even be, you know, You've seen a dynamic of relationships and then as a child, and then you started to manifest those types of relationships. It's going to be different for all of you, but like I'm getting that, you know, something you saw as a child has made love a skewed thing, and you finally started to heal and love yourself, and now you have the wisdom to move on, and you are manifesting new opportunities because you have a new vision, and now you're going after love in a different way, okay? Not in a challenging or excessive kind of way, more of in a I attract, I don't chase kind of vibe, okay? And that doesn't mean you have to be a feminine, but it's kind of like, you know, you can still be a male and still attract, like not chase. It's not like you're not flashy, you're not like, okay, I'm gonna show off my money so that I can attract these women. It's like, no. I mean, so I can chase these women, I'm gonna chase them with dollar bills and stuff like that. Like, nah, you're just gonna put your true self. You're gonna be kind, nurturing, but, you know, protective. The divine masculine energy, okay? Wow, this throat chakra blockage needs to go. But yeah, your throat chakra or somebody's throat chakra is blocked. Clear my throat chakra, please. Okay. So let's get into it. What makes you stand out, Pile 3? You knew you different. So let's see. What makes you stand out, Pile 3? What makes Pile 3 stand out, please? Sit down. Be humble. Hold up, bitch. Some of you guys talk really fast. That's so funny. What makes you stand out is that you talk really, really, really fast. You could talk really fast, or have like a super unique slang. Could have came from another pile too. We have stand up, sit down. What did I just say? Sit down, be humble, and then we have stand up and lead. That's hilarious. So it's like you're a leader. And it's like you don't try. It's like you're not forcing anybody to listen to you, but people listen to you because, you know, you have this wisdom to you, this humble knowing. We have take a reality check and focus on the positive and leave the past behind. We have heavy Capricorn, okay? And then we have Sagittarius and Leo, so you could be a fire sign or an earth sign. But let's talk about this, okay? A lot of you could be non-emotional, okay? You're very nonchalant. You don't get phased. Even, like, you know, you go through certain things. You're the type of person is like, you're probably not going to cry and stuff like that unless you're, like, by yourself or, like, you know, in your own energy. You don't want, it's not like you won't ever cry in front of people, but you would rather not. And I feel like you don't even feel the urge to cry. Because, I don't know, you guys could be really logical people and really grounded and just like really unemotional. And it's like, it takes a lot for you to cry, okay? You might not cry. You might cry when you watch movies and stuff like that. But like when things are going on or shit's hitting the fan in life, it's like you're not going to cry until like something super serious happens. And then you'll cry. It's like you're not going to assume bad things are going to happen. Or you're not going to like... Even if people are talking shit and stuff like that or trying to purposely hurt you, you're not gonna cry, okay? When people leave your life, you leave the past behind. You don't care about the past, and that's what makes you stand out. It's like, you're not your past, you know? You came through from humble beginnings, okay? You could have come from a hard time, poverty, you know, came from a traumatic childhood. You just came from a life that was not easy, right? And you took control of your life. You took the lead. Okay, you decided to focus on the positive, and that's what makes you stand out. Is even though you're unemotional, you're a very positive person, okay? You're very realistic. Don't get me wrong, because with this take a reality check, you're very realistic, but you're an optimist. So you're an optimistic realist. 808. You could be saying 808. But yeah, it's like you're quick to walk away from what doesn't serve you, as always. And, you know, you could be the type of person who loves to travel. You could be very, you know, confident, but also super grounded. You could be charismatic, but also it's like, you don't put on a show for people. And you don't let people see, you know, you. Like, they gotta be close to you. Not everybody gets the same you. Like, you could be giggling it up with your best friend, yelling and having a blast, being mad loud. Then these new people come around you, and then all of a sudden you're quiet and you're just peeping game. You just watch. You're an observer. And that's what makes you stick out, is like, you know, people notice that when you're around large groups of people, you're not the person. You might be the center of attention, but you literally will humble yourself and go in a corner like, okay, let's stop talking about me. Let's focus on something else, please. Or you'll walk away. Like, you're not trying to, you know, there's way too much energy coming at you, first of all. And also, you're very private, and that's what makes you stand out, is you don't want people all up in your business. You're not trying to have people all up in your business. You like keeping things to yourself. You barely tell people who are close to you things about you. Never mind, like, strangers, okay? You're not gonna, like, these people come up to you trying to have a conversation with you and asking you all this stuff. You're not here for small talk. You're not down with that shit, okay? You would rather have a real talk, and you'll take lead of conversations, you know? If people are coming up to you and talking about stuff, you'll take lead. And it's like, you'll be like, okay, well, this is what I want to talk about. If people start talking about, like, negativity, or, like, start talking about the news and stuff like that, you'll switch it up and you'll start talking about other things. Or if people start bringing up your past and stuff like that, you'll switch it up. You're the one who's going to take control of the conversation. Maybe that's the throat chakra, you know? Maybe before it wasn't easy for you and you used to be a people pleaser and do the small talk thing, and now it's like, nah, 10-10. You ain't about that shit no more. You're like, nah, if we're not talking about something I like, okay? Because, again, every time I hear this, what is it? The Egyptians believed the most significant thing you could do on this earth was die. Or some, you know, it's like, let's talk about Egypt, let's talk about the stars, the moon, let's talk about astrology, let's talk about what aliens are and what's down in the ocean, are mermaids real, stuff like that. You want to talk about Bigfoot, you know, you might be into conspiracy theories, or you want to talk about, like, you know, issues in the world. Instead of complaining about it, like, you want to talk about solutions for issues in the world. You want to, because you're a leader. You know, and that's what makes you stand out, is like, you're not about the problems. You don't want to complain, okay? You can't stand people who complain. And that's what makes you stand out. Is like, people notice that you don't... What the hell? Oh, okay. I confused the hell out of myself. People notice that you do not like people who complain. Uncored relationships coming through. Yeah, you're like, nah. I don't need to be associated with people who are victim mentality, who are not looking for solutions, okay? If I had that mentality, I would have still been stuck where I was at. But no, I dug myself out of that hole. I came from the slums. I came out of all the troubled situations. I grew. And I'm a warrior. Look, I told you, leader. Wise leader. Y'all are leaders. We have spiritual, you know, it makes you think of a spiritual leader. We have Cosmic Pearl. Psychics. Hey, maybe that's why you don't tell a lot of people things, because also you can feel their energy and you can already see their motives. And then we have refreshing oasis. Excuse me. And Cosmic Sapphire. You're a unicorn. That's what makes you stand out, is you're very unique, okay? You're very unique. Some of you guys have a nice, you know, hairstyle too, or nice hair. Something significant of your hair, even if you're bald. You could be bald. 1222 you could be seeing, or 222. Okay, act with honor and integrity. Speak your truth. Yeah. Wow. Alright, you're very honest, you're very truthful, and you're not gonna, like, bash people. You respect everyone's opinions and perspectives, but you're like, we can agree to disagree. It's not that you don't want conflict, because believe me, people could catch these hands, but it's like, you just don't have the time or the energy to waste on that. It's like, why am I gonna fight over something, like, who's right, when I could just focus on figuring out a solution for the problem that we're arguing over, okay? Well, that you're arguing over, because I'm just looking for a solution in my head, you know? But it's also like, you're very strong, you're very wise, and you're a very good manifester, and that's what makes you stand out. When you say, because I'm hearing, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it. So anything that you want, you get. Whether it's a vacation, a person, like, you manifest whatever it is you want, a thing, a job, you always get it. If you tell somebody, like, yo, I'm getting this, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna win this, I'm gonna solve this, I'm gonna make it out of this, I'm not worried. Like, you don't worry. because you know you're good. You have these psychic abilities. You have this ability to open you doors to solve the problems that you have in your current reality, okay? You're the protector. That's also what makes you stand out, is you're the protector. Okay, you could have children and you could be very, very loving, caring, and nurturing, but also like you speak your truth to your children and you'll listen to them and you'll allow them to speak. You have a deep and real connection with your children. If you have kids, you know, obviously if you don't, then it is what it is. But like I feel like, you know, you allow your kids to learn and grow, and you don't force your beliefs on your children. You allow them to be open-minded and to try new things and figure out who they are by allowing them to spread their wings and fly and try new things and opening new doors. Okay, like, okay, you don't like soccer, that's all right, let's try ballet or something like that. You know, I know that's a random example, but that's what I'm getting. But yeah, you have super you have like a unique, because I'm seeing like, you know, pearls, how they have those white pearls, but also they have like those purple pearls and like all these beautiful different types of pearls in the world. And like, you know, a pearl is started from a grain of salt in a, what is it, a clam or an oyster? I don't know. Don't hold me. But regardless, at the end of the day, grain of salt, you were that grain of salt and you turned into this beautiful pearl, part of an intricate, beautiful connection. So you could be a part of a spiritual community and you could be that leader, or you're just a leader in regards to your friends and family and you help them and guide them, you know. You're patient with them and you focus on taking care of yourself too. And that's why you stand out as well, is, you know, you take time to rest and refresh, and you know, you focus a lot of your energy on yourself. Even if you have other responsibilities and a lot of burdens on your back, you will still put those things down real quick and be like, you know, I gotta do this for myself first, and then I'll take care of that. You're very strategic and you plan things out. You could be a very good party planner, or you set up events very well too, and that's what makes you stand out, is like, if you're throwing the party, everybody's coming. Okay, and it's like, not you're a party animal, but like if you're throwing an event, and some of you guys could actually be party planners, or like event planners and stuff like that, but that's very like specific, maybe one or two of you. But at the end of the day, like, people know that you take time and put your heart into things, no matter what it is. If you're planning something, a surprise party or whatever, you're gonna make it look good, and that's what makes you stand out. Let's see what else we can get from the tarot. Oh, enter the magic. Yeah, you're so beautiful. You guys are beautiful. And you make people be present. Wow, wow, wow. Love is in the air. Got the Ace of Cups and the Three of Wands. You're successful. And success is something different for everyone. It doesn't have to be monetary success. You could be successful in something else. But you are successful, and people note that, and that's why you stand out. Your success, whatever that is. You know? I just saw the sun. What makes pile 3 stand out? We got the Knight of Swords. 5 of Swords in reverse. We got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Fool in reverse. Excuse me with my hiccups. Goofy. Leaning Pyramid of Cheesa. Somebody likes the Goofy movie? Or you laugh like Goofy? Ill. I'm sorry. That's so random. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Your laugh makes you stand out. You can have like multiple laughs. Like, you know how people like have like the snake laugh or the silent laugh. You have a lot of laughs, okay? We got the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. We got the 5 of Swords with the Knight of Cups. We have the 6 of... Oh, they want me to reverse this. Right? Yeah. The 8 of Pentacles, Death in reverse, and the Fool. What's this Fool? The 4 of Cups. You never give up. That's what makes you stand out. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly. You never give up. Alright? No matter how many blockages you receive, if you're going after a goal, you will never stop working it. You will never end the situation if you know that's what you want. Again, you always get what you want, and that's what makes you stand out, is you get what you want easily and effortlessly. It's like you have the keys to life. You have a compass that guides you towards success at every venture. And the thing about you is you still receive blockages, but no matter what, it still comes in fast. Your success, your victory, and you always get recognized too. You could be I said famous. I heard famous, but in the spotlight or recognized by a lot of people, or have a large following or social media following, or like a lot of subscribers and stuff like that. We also have the Princess of Cups and the Seven of Swords. What makes you stand out is that your face can't lie about your emotions. I know that you don't talk about your emotions, but your face shows it. And that's what makes you stand out, is like you just, the looks that you give to people, they could definitely stress people out. You know? They definitely stress people out. And it's like you won't talk about your feelings. Some people think you're deceptive, but it's just like, I don't really feel like sharing, you know? I don't want to talk about shit. Like, if I'm having a shitty day, you want to share in my shit? You want to smell that shit too? Is that what you're telling me? Like, that is such a weird analogy, but it makes sense. Like, who really you want to smell my shit? Like, you want to hear about my miseries? Damn. All right, fine. Here's my shit. Take that. The fuck? Like, no, that's not the kind of vibe you're on. You want to tell people about, like, you know, well, you don't really want to tell anybody anything. But you'd rather tell somebody about something that you're working on or something that you're passionate about than something that happened that would make someone try to pity you. Or, you know, I feel like you have this kind of complex. It's like you don't want pity from nobody, okay? You don't want nobody to, like, you know, help you. It's like you got to do it your own. You won't accept help from people. I feel like accepting help is kind of hard for you, and that's what makes you stand out, is like, I'm gonna do it myself. Is that a song? Yeah, by Russ. Do it myself. That's literally a song. Yeah, you do it yourself. You'll do it yourself. But it's also I feel like what also makes you stand out is like you don't accept love from just anybody. Okay, people gotta come correct, so they can't come at all. Ha ha. Literally and figuratively. I'm sorry. That was gross. Anyway, but yeah, you're like, there's plenty of fish in the sea, and you need to prove how you're different, because all these fish look the same, and you look just like this fish. So what the fuck is that about? Why is it not focusing? You're strange. You're weird. Okay, there you go. Well, that's why you stand out too, is people think you're weird. You might do weird things around people because you just don't give a dang. And, people think you're weird. Or people think that you have boundaries and you feel like, you know, you have to do it yourself. And you could be hyper independent, don't get me wrong. You know, be open to help sometimes. It does help, but, you know, that's not what this reading is about. But I just felt called to say that. But also, you're a hard worker. You're a hard worker, and sometimes it's to your detriment, okay? Again, you persevere no matter what, and you could be overworking yourself, and that's what makes you stand out, is like, you're gonna get the job done no matter what, even if it kills you, but it never will. Because you'll always come out as a phoenix. You'll always be reborn. You'll always make it through because you're adaptable. You can go with this flow. You've had to work to get to where you are, and you're going to continue to grow and become better. And, you know, maybe you've came from a family that is filled with hard workers and stuff like that. And that's like the kind of mentality you grew up with, and that's what you strive for. Like, you're like, I'm honorable. I'm a hard worker. I'll take the lead. I got this. Go, go, go. You know, you could be a fire sign. Could be Aquarius also. We have Scorpio. Did I already say we had fire signs? Yeah, and earth signs as well. But signs. Someone has a lisp, and that if you do have a lisp, then that makes you stand out. Or there's something again about your voice. But yeah, you have two sides to yourself. People who are close to you, they see this beautiful, pure essence, and the other people in this kind, caring, and loving, compassionate essence. And then the people who are like looking from the outside in are looking at you like you're this wolf, this dark black wolf who's ready to kill. You're like, I'll fudge you up. I swear to God. But you have a big heart. And no matter what happens, if people think you're foolish or people think like, nah, you shouldn't do that, that's not the right way, you'll continue to work hard until you get there. Okay? But some of you are stubborn in your way, and you know, you could be stubborn and hard-headed sometimes, and that's also what makes you stand out, because it's like, damn, I'm just trying to help you. Why can't you accept the help? But yeah, that's what I got, Pile 3. You guys are hard workers. Grind all day. You're like, I've done it before myself. I came into this world by myself, and I'm going to leave by myself, so I'm going to do it myself. I love you guys. But people do want to work with you. People want to work with you, okay? So, just know that. I love you. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.